welcome to our time of worship today. You know that we are celebrating Easter, and I'm going to be telling our Easter story today. So it's so great to have you with us. You remember that we start our time together by lighting a Christ candle. Which reminds us that Jesus is our light and that he's always with us. We start our time together, as you remember, when we say, "The Lord be with you," but it's Easter. So we're going to change our greeting, and I'm going to put my hand like this in a C, and I will say, "Christ is risen." And then you say back, L for Lord, "The Lord is risen indeed." So let's try that again. Christ is risen. And you say back, "The Lord is risen indeed." Well, you know we're celebrating the wonderful day of Easter, the time when we remember that even though Jesus died, God made him alive again. This is a tomb. It's a place for the dead. When Jesus died, some of his friends took his body down from the cross and put it in here. They took a large stone and rolled it in front of the opening to close it. Now, Mary Magdalene loved Jesus very much. So, really early on Sunday morning, Mary and some friends went back to the tomb. But when they got there, the tomb was open and Jesus was gone. "Where is he?" they cried. Then an angel came and said to them, "Don't be afraid. Be joyful. Jesus is not here. He's alive. He's risen from the dead. Go tell his disciples that Jesus is risen." But Mary stayed and stood crying. Then someone came and said to her, "Who are you looking for?" And then he called her by name, Mary. She recognized his voice. It was Jesus. He was alive. Mary was so excited she couldn't help but run back and tell his disciples. "I have seen the Lord. He's alive. He is risen." Jesus is risen indeed. Now, I wonder what it feels like when someone that you love has died. And I wonder what it was like for these women to go back to the tomb early that morning. I wonder what it was like to come and see the stone rolled away. And I wonder what it was like to hear the words, "Jesus is risen," from the angel. I wonder how Mary knew that this person was Jesus. And I wonder what the disciples thought when Mary and her friends told them Jesus is alive. And I wonder how you and I can know that Jesus is alive. Now, you remember what we do after we hear our story is that we respond to it in different ways. Some of us and some of you do a fabulous job of coloring and drawing the story, something you liked about the story. Some of you like to take Play-Doh and make things about the story. Some of you love blocks and build some really fun things. But whatever it is that you do it about the story. And then when you're finished and you can come back together again, you remember what we do next. We sometimes pray for our families, and you can do that together. And then at the very end, we extinguish our Christ candle. And we say, the light that was in one place at one time is now in all places, at all times, so that Jesus is here with us and everywhere that we go. Now let's sing our Go Now in Peace song together. And as you all know that I sometimes do the sign language, which is American Sign Language. So we're going out when we do this. Now in peace. Go now in peace. May the love of God surround you everywhere you may go. So let's sing it together. Go now in peace. Go now in peace. May the love of God surround you everywhere you may go. Go in peace. Be safe. Thanks for listening.